here's my review of Nonnas. This is one of those movies where it's just nice to have like a Netflix movie that in a way feels like a cheesy Hallmark movie, but in a good way. Because what this movie is about is a man named Joe Scaravella loses his grandmother, or his nonna, because they're Italian, and then wants to open up a restaurant, but only employ Italian grandmothers. It's such like a silly, cheesy Netflix concept, but it works. One thing I just love about this movie, though, and really this is just all due to Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn as an actor, I have always enjoyed. I really like him in Fred Claus, and I think he's so good at almost giving this like deadpan comedy where he'll say like something very depressing or like just he'll talk about his predicament and like it's sad, but somehow he just makes it so funny. He's so great at that. And basically it starts off, he keeps showing up late for his, well, this is over the course of the movie. Like he keeps, because he's starting this business and he keeps showing up late and then he eventually gets fired. But he just makes it so funny. And for the most part, this movie is extremely simplistic. Like it's just him hiring these Italian grandmothers, these nonnas, and starting up this restaurant. And basically he spends all this money renovating this restaurant, them learning about dishes. It's kind of just a lot of that for like over an hour of the movie. But because these characters are so fun, you don't mind it. You just enjoy seeing the interactions between all these different grandmothers, learning about them talking about maybe their grandkids, spouses, etc., and just learning more and more about each one. And it's just cute. That's the best way I describe this movie. This is just a cute and fun movie. And this movie can be pretty funny, especially because there's almost like a scene, because they're all Italian, they really play into the Italian stereotypes, especially when they argue. And it's just like the most stereotypical Italian arguments of the way whether their accent is, and they're criticizing the grandmothers, the nonnas, just criticizing over each other's cooking. It just makes it so funny. And it's just a fun movie, just seeing them cook. It's so simplistic. And there's like this whole other like subplot, basically, where there's like this health inspector who constantly comes back to the restaurant and it's like saying, oh, no, you got to fix this, fix this, fix this. And then you kind of realize it's all just a scam and you have to bribe them. That was basically explained by Linda Cardellini's character, I really like Linda Cardellini. I don't see her in like a whole lot of movies, but whenever I do, I always enjoy her, whether it's like where she plays like Hawkeye's wife, or why am I blanking on that movie she did with the comedy with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg? That was a really funny movie, and I liked her in that. And she's very fun in this movie as well. Oh, and one thing that, it's weird because throughout this movie, even though it's so simplistic and like so just like a stereotypical family movie, it surprisingly gets like really sad. And it feels so weird because at the end they finally open and then they're just not getting any customers. And it's just kind of sad, but then eventually all their friends that come in that they know personally, and then they basically have like a big closing party. So it kind of ends kind of sad, but then because of the traction that it gets, then they get more customers at the end. But that's like explained like in the credits almost, because this is based on a true story. So yeah, there's really not much to say about a movie like this. It's kind of exactly what you expect. It's a Netflix movie, like original, but it's one that's just done right. It's one that doesn't really have any of the super cringy moments that you see in a lot of Netflix original movies. It's funny, actually. Most of this is mainly just due to Vince Vaughn, and a lot of the actresses playing the grandmothers are very funny as well. So yeah, it's very funny, it's very cute, and that's about it. It's very fun, and just has this one thing that makes this movie good. It does have this really great feel of like family, because in the movie, he basically explains like he wants the food to feel like it actually came from someone who loves you, and that's why he hired all grandmothers. And it's just got that like cuteness vibe, and it's just got a lot of heart to it. It's very fun. It's very funny. It's nothing outstanding. But it's surprisingly, like, if you just want a fun movie to watch that's very cute and very fun, then check this movie out. It's not amazing. It's very straightforward, but it's a lot of fun.